Good morning, YTPC. Rustic Piper here, smoking my Country Gentleman. In it, I got some H&H Old Dark Fire Kentucky. Drinking some coffee, as always. Mm. This Old Dark Fire is one of my favorite blends. Just can't get enough of this stuff. Oh, so, it was quite the day yesterday. Thought I was trying to do something nice and thought I was going to get arrested for it. Crazy what this world's coming to. Oh, so you want to know? All right, here we go. Anyways, it is early in the morning. Sorry. So if I ponder around a lot, it's because it's only 5:30 in the morning. But I just wound up getting some lunch, some scrawny ronnies. If you don't know what that is, I call it McDonald's. And happened to drive by this older gentleman that was holding a sign that says that he was hungry. Pretty much is what it said. He wasn't asking for money, wasn't asking for a ride, wasn't asking for booze. So I was like, all right. So I went back through the drive through McDonald's again because I kind of figured he'd still be there. A lot of people don't like to help with things like that anymore. But we're kind of it's not a small town. It's, I don't know, I'd say 20,000 people. But once in a while we get individuals like that coming through town. Anyways, excuse me. So I go back through Scrawny Ronnie's. I pick up a couple cheeseburgers, large French fry, and a large soda, and I wound up going back to this gentleman. He was still there. I pulled in there and gave him some food and drink. He was really happy. He started sitting with me. I figured I'd eat lunch with him. And next thing you know, the cops pull up. And this guy, by the way, happened to be a Vietnam vet. Just could never get back on his feet. Whether he wanted to or not, I don't know. I don't know what them guys went through. I know them guys went through hell. That's all I know. And so these cops come up and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I bought him lunch." They thought I was getting snippy with them. And they're like, "Well, you shouldn't be provoking the situation when he should be moving along out of our town." And I'm like, "Well, that's really nice." So I was like, maybe he's hungry so he can move along out of town, which is basically what he was doing. He was trying to get to his destination. And man, these cops were just on my butt about this guy. So I told him to hop in my vehicle. I was like, just hop in. I was like, I'll take you halfway down the road or whatever, wherever you're going. So we wound up leaving. And yeah, the cops actually told me that they were going to arrest me if I didn't silence my mouth and get on with my day. And I was like, well, I'm getting on with my day. I'm going to take this gentleman with me. He's a Vietnam vet. He served time for our country. I appreciate all those and thank all those that do serve time for our country. And I wasn't going to leave him there because who knows what they would have done. And yeah, so it's what you get for doing a good deed for the day, I guess, right? Is it going to stop me from doing it again? Absolutely not. If anything, it's going to encourage me to do that more. Got my cheap lighter to work pretty good. It don't go click, 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 click no more. So yeah, not in cuffs, not in jail. Did my good deed for the day. Oh, what else did I do for that day? I think I wound up working on my pickup. Yeah, I worked on my pickup for a while, and had about 3 pipes that evening. It was a 3 pipe problem, trying to figure out what these cops' problems were. If you're not supposed to do that, I didn't know. And evidently, a cop never heard me get mouthy before, because I wasn't getting mouthy with him. Not by any means. Oh, I did happen to score up on some, this is non tobacco related too, but I happened to score up on some old 1990s Marvel cards. I remember trying to collect them as a kid and, mowing lawns, getting money, trying to buy packs of those things to get the whole set, because when you get the whole set, it makes a picture. Um, and they were just really neat to me as a kid. And here I wound up scoring up on the whole entire set for like $50. I thought that was pretty cheap. Not as cheap as what I could have got them for back in the day, but you know, trying to get them on eBay would have cost me a lot more. I looked them up, like I would have spent over $100 on them easy. I did get to try for the first time yesterday some Savinelli Jupiter. Man, was that good. If you're a Burley fan, I actually recommend trying that. It's got Burley, Virginia, and oh no, I forgot what else is in it. I think some Dark Fired Kentucky. I actually believe that's right. If I'm wrong, correct me. I don't mind being wrong. So, yeah, that was my exciting day. On that note, tell me what you were smoking. Slam it in the trunk. I want everybody to be safe, and as always, be well.